Hi, I'm Abokra Minatu, and in this particular video, we are going to be looking at the 8 mistakes entrepreneurs make in trying to sell online. So irrespective of your business, whether you are an online marketer, you have your own business, or you are into network marketing, and you have been trying all this while to try and sell your products to your customers, then be sure to stick with me from now to the end of this video, because by the end, I'm going to be sharing with you 8 mistakes you have been making, or maybe people in your team or anyone else you know. This is going to help. So with that said, let's dive straight into the topic. The first is that people want to sell online, but they don't know who to sell to. And that is the biggest mistake I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs make, simply because they see that the product that they have is so valuable that everybody on earth is supposed or could make use of. And so for that matter, when they come online, they don't sit down to try and understand who is best suited for my business or who is best suited for my product. So they try to get everybody involved in their business. And at the end of the day, they do make 1 or 2 sales here and there. But in the long run, they get frustrated because the way they are looking to sell more of their products, they may not be getting it that way. So for you not to go that way, you have to understand who your ideal customer is, who your ideal prospect is. That way, you go in for those people and you are sure to sell more of your product as well as recruit more people. If you need guidance on how to go about that, I have about 10 questions to help you. Once you answer those questions, you'll be able to come out with who your ideal customer is. So if you are looking to do that, feel free to comment coaching below this video. I'll surely give you those 10 questions to answer so you can come out with your ideal prospects. The second tip I have for you is that people also, let's see, okay, so we have McDonald's here as an example. They try to sell a product without creating an offer. If you are online, there is virtually a huge difference from selling offline and then selling online. Why do I say this? If you have a shop offline, people walk into your shop. They have come, they've seen what you have, or maybe they are looking for something else, but they happen to be there. So one-on-one, you have the opportunity to talk to and convince them. On the other side, we are talking about offline, where you may not necessarily be. And so for that matter, you are not going to be able to be there. There have to be certain things you can attach to your product so that people will be more excited to buy. For example, that is why you hear people give this buy 2, get 1 free, or on the other side, you get this offer that says, when you buy 3 or 4 of this product, we will give you this. So you have to sit down to understand what your product is and how best you can make the interest of your buyer seem more than your interest, even though you are not losing at the back end. So that is the second mistake a lot of people make. So try and avoid it. You see, the best is that once you know, you learn how to get around it so that it doesn't happen to you as well. So let's look at the third mistake people make, especially entrepreneurs who are trying to sell online. Now, before I dive into the third one, if this is the first time you coming to my channel, be sure to click on the subscribe button as well as ring the notification bell so you get notified of all other powerful trainings I do release to help you grow and scale your business online. Do also make this video as interactive as possible. If you have questions, feel free to drop them. And as well, if you need coaching, don't also forget to comment coaching below. So let's dive on. The third tip is they don't build their list. A lot of entrepreneurs are busily looking for traffic. How many people can I get to see my offer? They are prospecting here, they are prospecting there, they are talking to people, they are making friends, they are sending friend requests, they are subscribing to channels. They are just trying as much as they can to get followers into, if they are on Instagram, getting followers, if they are on Facebook, getting friends, if they are on YouTube, getting subscribers. So they are trying to get a lot of people. But at the end of the day, where do you empty this traffic? So that following up on these people will be very, very easy for you. I always advise my coaching clients not to split their energies all over the place, trying to be on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. Why do I advise against this? It's simple, because if let's say you have 10 followers on Instagram, 20 on LinkedIn, let's say 200 or 1,000 on Facebook, and then you have WhatsApp contacts, how do you give value to all these people? And when it comes to following up, how do you do effective following up? Or all you are thinking of is to make one sale here, one sale there, and then at the end of the day, in the long run, what happens to your business? So try as much as you can to stick with a particular channel, and then think of how to grow your list. So if you also need help in growing your list, feel free. I have training on email lists building as well. Now, fortunately, we have bots. We have robots that are able to help us to communicate with our customers using Messenger. So you can send automated messages to follow up with all those your leads in just one message. That is what we are aiming at. As an entrepreneur, you are aiming at being able to reach your customers through the easiest possible means. Not that you have to sit down every evening and craft a message, sending to each and every. So if you have about 500 people, sending the same message alone, Messenger will block that message as a spam. So you have to look for a way to have all these people you know are your customers or are your prospects, how you can follow up with them. And understand that as you being online, the money is in the follow-up, your list and the follow-up. So I don't disagree with you trying to be on several channels. I'm only trying to help by telling you to pick one or two maximum in addition to your offline your offline work or prospecting and selling, so that at least you have 3 channels. If one channel is not helping, the other 2 will also be there to support you. Feel free to drop me some questions if you need more clarity on what I am talking about. So let's look at the 4th tip. The 4th tip is that they give up too soon. Understand that Rome was not built in one day. If you are out there looking for something great that can change your life, change the life of your family, change the life of all your loved ones, then understand it's not going to come overnight. You have to pay the price in order for you to achieve that. Look at the great scholars. Look at the number of nights they had to spend in order for them to get, if it's their doctorate, if it's their whatever certificate one is looking for in the higher level. You need to make time and learn. Aside that, whatever fields that you want to develop yourself, you require time and effort. The same thing applies online. When we come online, there are certain things we are not familiar with, like I just talked about building your list. Some people are not familiar with list building. So it's going to be something new to you. When you come online, you may not understand Facebook prospecting or Messenger or Instagram prospecting. What is all this? You get it. So you need to make time to learn some of these things. The better you get, the more money you make. And this is how you build a business. But if you want the business to just jump out of the moon within 1 month, 2 months of you starting, then definitely you are going to quit. So don't be too much in a hurry to reap the fruits of your labor when you are just beginning to till the land. Okay, so let's look at the 5th mistake a lot of entrepreneurs I know make online, and for that matter, they really don't make it much in the business. The fifth is that they ignore customer service. That is why when you are prospecting, you are advised to build the relationship first. I see a lot of people send me messages in my messenger. Once they get a business, hey, I just, the message sometimes goes like this. Hey, I just started or found a new business and I think it's so wonderful. And I know you as a leader. If you take a look at this, you are also going to make a lot of money. You look at this. You don't even know what my plans are, what my dreams are, what I'm trying to work towards. You are unaware of that. So you just think that spamming my inbox with such message is what is going to make me take my precious time off to look at the offer that you have? No. So what you rather need to do is to sit down and understand that the customer is not just an ordinary person. You want this person to either refer other people to you after buying, or even if the person doesn't buy and has someone who is interested in what you have to offer, the person should be confident enough to actually direct that person to you. So you need to build relationship. You need to understand what this person is currently focused on. And then if there is any help you can offer, offer it. Business will come when you get to know all this. So understand not to ignore customer relationship. If someone knows that when I buy from you and there is a problem with the product I bought, or there is a challenge with the training you directed me to, then the person is likely to buy because he or she knows that you will always be there for him or her. All right, so as I said, if this is the first time you come into my channel, be sure to click on the subscribe button so you get subscribed to my channel and be able to get notification for other trainings I do release as well. And if you are struggling in your business, you need coaching or guidance on how to properly establish your business online, also feel free to comment coaching below. I will surely get in touch with you and also help you in that direction. So the 6 points is that they try to sell online the same way they sell offline. I even made a reference to this point earlier. Selling offline is different from selling online. It takes a lot of metrics and understanding to sell online. So you need to understand the difference and then be able to apply those principles that are needed online to help you break through. So don't be too quick in applying what you have been doing offline and thinking that it is also going to work online. So let's look at the 7th tip. They assume common sense is common. Let's say, for example, you have a product like this remote control. Automatically, you assume that when someone takes the remote, you should understand that the red button is actually off. It means if you press the red button, the whatever, it's a remote control for a fan, so it should go off. If you press the next, it doesn't work like that. You have to be able to bring yourself down as the one selling to explain your products to the people who are your customers, such that when they see, they don't have any question. It's like you have closed them in the presentation. But if you leave your product message open, then people now begin to guess, what is this supposed to mean? What does she mean? What is she trying to imply? So are you trying to say that every customer is supposed to call you or message you to ask you for information before you sit down and then explain? No. So this is why you need to understand how to sell online. Else you are going to really struggle with your sales. Meanwhile, online is really profitable. After what I have seen, I don't even have the appetite for going out and prospecting offline or trying to get prospects online. I have personally bought a lot of products simply just sitting in my home from people. So the same way people are also buying into my ideas and my programs right from the comfort of my home. So I understand the power of the internet. If you employ it in your business, you are really not going to struggle. So let's look at the 8th point. Okay, so here we are talking, they hide the price on the item. Why do you have to hide the price of an item if you know that is the, maybe it's a good offer? Even if it's expensive compared to your other competitors, there could be certain add-ons that you have that if you add to it, a lot of people are going to understand you and understand that you stand out among the crowd. Some people need to make buying decisions instantly. When they see your product, they see the price. Oh, okay, I think this is good, I want to buy. But if you hide the price and then PM me, DM me to know the price, I think those things really put people off in the buying process. So make sure that you get them to actually put their prices there and then do whatever they are supposed to do. My boy is here making noise. I know it's already in. Do pardon us. After all, I'm a mom, and so these things are bound to happen. So these are the 8 tips that you need to actually take into consideration. Don't also make this mistake so that they break your business and then you don't enter into profit as soon as possible. If you are actually having challenge in building your list, let me know by commenting below coaching, or just ask the question that is actually disturbing you. Aside that, as I said, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, do click on the subscribe button so you get notified of other trainings I have. As well, there are other trainings on the left corner, the top corner and the right hand corner of this video. You can watch more and get more clarification to help you in your business. Until I catch you again on my other videos, it has really been lovely, and it's a bye-bye for now.